Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason here, welcome you back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we tried to chase after Lila, failed, got caught in a squabble with Morag, which, we beat her easily, and we've now joined forces, and we're trying to figure out who it is that took Lila and where exactly she came from and who's all behind it. And our search took us out here where we had to do a merc mission in order to get the answers that we seek, which is why we're on the merc groups. It's because the merc groups do not continue when you turn off the game, so I had to wait like freaking 30 minutes. Literally, I had to wait 30 minutes to start recording this episode. But they're returning, so I guess.
Here. Don't let him in. Wait, no, do.
Nicely done.
Oh, apparently I guess I just have to go into it.
You say it was a roaring success.
Poppy, initiate rest mode.
Alright, we completed that merc mission. Ooh. That just unlocked all of his affinity charts. I will gladly take that. But we now have an update on Lila's location. So where is this taking us? Is this taking us back to the capital? Indeed it is. Well, before we go back to the capital, I actually want to see if we can take care of this heart-to-heart here. Because we haven't had one in a few episodes, it'd be perfect to look at one.
Dane's so full of wasteland and hard rocks, not easy for walking.
Shall we take a rest, reindeer?
Good idea, yes.
You'll need to toughen up a bit, Tora.
Tora lived whole life cooped up in house working on building Poppy. Not used to walking long distance. If only Tora could flitter-flutter like Gramps.
Well, you have those big wing things.
Not on wings not for flying. Could flap forever and not reach sky.
If you're really having a hard time walking, you could ask Dromart to give you a ride.
Oh, Rex is genius!
I think not. I have solemnly sworn to carry none other than my lady.
Go on, I can't wait.
What? Are you sure about this, my lady? If you allow Tora to ride me now, soon he will want Poppy to join him. And there will be no space left for you.
Well, when you put it like that... Sorry, Tora, guess that's no.
Oh, much disappoint.
Pyra, are you okay walking?
Oh, yes. I'm fine. Though all the dust clouds do bother me a little.
Oh yeah, those are a pain. Gets in your eyes sometimes.
Poppy also not like that. Small particles get in joints and cause nasty creaking when moving. Must ask Master Bomb to clean out when get out of this place.
Rex? It seemed like more Ardane's tricky place for everyone. Rex have any bright ideas for helping?
Well, let's see. Would anyone like to borrow one of my salvager suits?
I suppose that would help keep the sand out.
I've got a spare you could borrow. You want to try it on? Actually, I guess Nia's the only one who it would really fit.
Go on then, I'll give it a try. If it really is useful, we can buy a whole bunch of them sometime.
My lady, that suits you surprisingly well.
Oh, shut up. So this is what it's like for Rex when he goes salvaging, huh?
Keeps the stand out pretty well, right?
Well, yeah, it does that. But I can't really see. Peripheral vision's awful in this thing. It's hard to move about in, too.
It might not be very practical for combat.
Yeah, I don't think I could fight like this.
Looks like genius idea of Rex Rex, not so genius after all.
Well, it was worth a try.
Unforgiven terrain complete. That one's kind of silly. And like I said, heart-to-hearts in this game just feel, half the time do feel kind of just full of silly things. But I also gotta say, I'm pretty sure that that was the same, pretty sure that was the same model, character model for Nia. I think Rex, they actually used Rex's character model for that cutscene because she moved and looked just like Rex in certain situations. Excuse me. Anyway, I guess it's back to the inn with us.
Let's get going.
Where?
Master Pawn worked hard today.
Destination of goods identified. So it looks like they're being taken to a facility around the Morag Titan's chest area, huh? Indeed. Apparently a number of Napon came and carried the barrels off in that direction. Perhaps it is time we report our findings to the Flamebringer. Yes, good idea. If we visit the palace, the guards should take us to her, as I recall. That was the agreement. Here's hoping we don't get surrounded and attacked instead. That's not a funny thought. Alright, Lila's location complete. And guess it's off to the palace with us. We're just gonna take the long route, the scenic view, or the scenic route, I guess is what it's called. But we shouldn't have to worry about the guards anymore because Morag gave us the right of passage, so we can just keep moving along. Da, da, da. This is like a weird looking palace. I've never seen a palace with this big of an entrance.
And arrived.
Oh.
Alright, here is Kenkuth. I guess this is who we have to talk to. Hello, to whom do I owe the pleasure? Yes, we'd already received word from Special Inquisitor Morag. You've a lead on the artificial blade, I hear. Hold on, I'll pass you over to the Special Inquisitor herself.
I see. There was indeed once a factory there. However, it was abandoned some 30 years ago.
So, you think we've got him?
We can't be certain unless we investigate.
Shall we go?
You?
We won't do anything reckless. If it seems dangerous, we'll turn back. How's that sound?
To tell the truth, it would be difficult for me to dispatch the military so quickly. Would you?
Sure thing.
Now, let me share what information I have found. There are rumors about town that an esteemed Nopon merchant is involved in this affair.
An esteemed Nopon merchant? Chairman Banner?
Well, we're currently searching the transaction records. If we find anything, we'll inform you.
Pretty busy, eh?
I don't deny it. I will head to the location myself as soon as I am able to mobilize some troops.
All right, then.
Alrighty. Well, looks like we have our task. We have to, go investigate that factory. Which is all the way over there. And I think the only way to really get there is from the top level and we're making our way down, honestly. However, I'm not going to do that. As you can see right here in town, we have a few quests that we can do. Excuse me. Also, if you heard that sound, that was my leg
Let us go.
running against my chair. I sit in weird positions when I record. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the notice board first. Meh. Help sought from the brave and important ecological survey. Place thermal exhaust fork. Task culling of Nug Vangs and recovery of 3 white scale antenna. Please report to Joblin at Hardhigh Palace on completion. Alright, we have ecological survey. So I guess we can go take this one on. Where does it want us to go? Oh, it wants to go over here, but that's not really accessible from where we are. So we may want to come over here.
Off we go!
What will we find?
Because I don't... Oh, is there a ladder down there? There might be. Let's just fall down here for a second and see. Is there actually a ladder somewhere we could possibly reach up here with? It doesn't look like it, so we may have just had to jump down here. Okay, I think we're on the right track.
What have we here?
Are we on the right track? Or do we need to go down a bit further? Aha. I'm gonna try it.
No! We lost
Oh, shoot. Thermal exhaust fork. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yep, this was a foolhardy move.
Darn. Why here?
Okay, so we know where it is, so I think what I'm gonna do
Poppy failed her mission.
is I'm gonna just fight all those enemies and fight all the enemies there, and then meet you guys back at the notice board, because I think that's, or at least meet you guys back up here, and we'll go find the guy that we need to report to, because I'm sure this is going to take far too long with the amount of enemies. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, so back here at the palace, we have Joblin, who we have completed that task for. Oh, these are white scale antennas, are they not? What exactly 3 no less. Excellent. Perhaps you saw the flyer? Oh, I see. Well, it's a big help. I'm engaged in research of Ardanian fauna, you see. Naturally, that requires a certain amount of hands-on work in the relevant locations, but sadly I don't really have the time or required martial abilities to visit the thermal exhaust fork. My hands are full with researching the range of life forms. Unfortunately, the humble Nugvang has a lower priority. However, if you have the white scale antenna from the Nugvang, then it's enough for a basic report. If the information contained in my report is disseminated throughout the military, then no doubt it'll make the job of taking on those wretched Nugvangs quite a bit easier. Well, I should get to work on my report. Oh, and here's your reward. I'm very glad that you responded to my request. So thanks again. Alright, and that task is complete. Alrighty. So I guess our next quest up on the Larst here is, you know, seems to be right near the gate to the palace.
Off we go. What will we find?
We have hence Satra. Well met, fellows, and have I got news for you. So the Imperial Army recently caught a spy who'd stolen some top secret intelligence. Question time, where do you think they hid it? I'd probably think buried in the ground, to be honest. Nuh-uh. Though it might have been better in the long run. The spy, without the time to hide the documents properly, put them in a steel box and fed them to a monster. Now that's a food for a thought. And that monster was a drumroll Noog Skeeter. Only thing is, you know how freely those monsters fly across the Ardanian skies. The Noog Skeeter that swallowed the documents got mixed in with the flock, and now we don't know which one it is. There's a pretty big prize riding on it, but taking down even one is a process cost benefits, you know? Anyway, that's the story. A quest for a big effort, no takers. If you feel like doing it, I'm not gonna stop you. Defeat the Nook Skeeters and recover the documents. Then hand them over to the soldier at the High Palace Gatehouse to get your reward. Oh yeah, you might be able to tell which Nook Skeeter swallowed the documents. With that thing in its stomach, it might be feeling a wee bit crabbit. You might have time to be watching for a pretty long time. Alright, hard to stomach. So we have to take on some Noog Skeeters, which will most likely be in the lower level.
And we're you.
Let us go.
So it looks like it's more about, you know, sitting and watching them than it actually is about, catching them.
Morag?
Let us face the day with a renewed vigor.
Let's go ahead and take one on and see what we can get out of it.
Thanks for that.
Well done.
Make haste and retreat.
My thoughts exactly. Everyone focus.
Gemini,
back.
No, you
Spinning edge. Gotcha. Why not? We make a good team. Go on.
Okay, that one didn't have it, so looks like we're just gonna have to do some grind fighting until we can find him. Okay, so I think, I could be wrong, but I think that the Noog Skeeter we're looking for is actually up here to the north in the upper level. I could be wrong. It's just a hunch. By the way, I did get a level. We did get a level, or get some level ups. Or we got, the whole team got a level up, excuse me, out of,
Quicken arts.
Why not?
but out of like trying to fight some other Skeeters, so, yeah, in case you're wondering, because now we're all at level 32. Oh, look at that, we got the documents, which means we can flee.
Sure.
However, I do want to come up here, though. Because there's a location here. And I think a landmark over here. Yep, mine elevator.
Go somewhere else, why don't you?
Oh no, we got a unique monster who wants to kick our butts. Sorry, Palorino. I'd rather not fight you right now. Run away. Ooh, this is bad, this is bad, this is very, very bad, this is bad, it's bad. Alright, anyway. Let's go ahead and report back.
We're here.
Let's get going.
Over here, yes. Hello, citizen. Something the matter? Where did you... Oh, I see. You went through to all that trouble. I shudder to think what might happen if the information got into the other country's hands. If Emperor Nail and Special Inquisitor Morag's past schedules became public knowledge, they'd be in deep water. Oop, pardon, I overstepped. You heard nothing. You've been a great help, really you have. Thank you very much. This is your reward. Take it, please. Alright, hard to stomach, complete. We'll gladly take that. And I guess we can go see what the other quests are about, because we only have 2 more left to get.
Off we go! What will we find?
We have right here, Jack. What do you want, Hang on. You lot look awfully familiar. Oh, that's it, now I remember. The town square in Torgoth, the driver recruitment. I'm Jack. You were there when I got recruited. Oh, brilliant. It's nice to be remembered. After that, they brought me here to Alba Kavinsk for basic training. And now I finally made it. I'm an official driver of the Imperial Army. My position in the army lets me send back money to my brothers and sisters, which is fine, or which is nice. I'm glad they're getting support now, but I can't help feeling bad for leaving first Ma and Da, and now me. Our parents weren't really fans of the Ardanian army. I wonder if they'd be disappointed if they could see me now. Ah well, no use worrying over spilled milk. Anyway, I've got other problems. I went to send more Ardanian sweets and toys to my family back home. But I bet they'd get a real kick out of them. But as a new recruitment, I don't have much time off, and getting back to Torgoth isn't really on the cards. I already bought the sweets, but at this way, they'll go off before I can give them to my brothers and sister. You'll help me out? Thank you so much. I'll run and fetch the stuff right away. Oof, it's a little heavy. Guess I went a little overboard. Thank you for agreeing to do this. Their names are Neil, Zealand, and Morka. Don't get it wrong, yeah? You'll find my siblings in the Galahad Residential Zone in Torgoth. Alright, we meet again. So, looks like we have to head back to Torgoth. Okay, so over Street, Torgoth Market. Ah, here we go. Here they are. What's that? Here you go. From Big Bro. Oh, cool. It's not just money for a change. Let me see. Thanks for bringing it to us. Ever since our big bro became a driver, we've been eating our fill. Drivers are super cool. If only Dad hadn't had to leave. Those Ardanian dummies didn't make Mom better either. But at least they made our bro a driver. Marco, you promised you wouldn't cry over Ma anymore. Oh yeah, gotta be strong. Sorry, Neil. After Mom passed away, Dad just took off. That was when our bro decided to see if he could become a driver. I'm gonna be a driver too, but then I can help out Big Bro. Me too, I'd love to have one of those animal blades. Yeah, hey you two. Thank the nice people properly. Thank you for all that neat stuff. Thanks. If you see our brother again, please tell him we're doing good. Thanks again. Alright. Guess we're going back to Morag. I'm sorry, there was an incident and my master was urgently summoned. Apparently there has been a murder. The crime scene is the Smooth Hot Springs. Very well then, I will meet you there. Okay, so it looks like the Hot Springs has a murder. Murder. Okay, so we need to find our way to the hot spring. It is locked. So how are we supposed to get in? Do we need to find a different route? Oh, I guess it has its own. There's a treasure trove here. I know there's a murder, but you know. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, hey you guys. Sorry, I've just dealt with anything like this before. Oh, thanks for taking care of it. How were the kids? I hope they're not too lonely. That's good. I just wish Dad would come back and take care of them like he should. After Ma died, he just walked out on us. Blame the Empire, not me, he said. But now it's the Empire that's putting food on our table. Anyway, enough about that. This is quite the situation. We don't really have any leads on the identity of the deceased woman. Thanks for your support. If you could help find some clues on anything at all, that would be great. Listen, I'm innocent. I came here to clean, and there she was, floating in the water. I pulled her out as fast as I could, but she was already, there were no other visitors here. I'm sorry, I only just started this job, and this is all so much for me. Okay, so it looks like we have to figure out some other stuff. So I guess we could investigate. Guess we can talk to Hamish. There's no place for civilians. Please keep your distance. I wonder if she had a family. There must be where it's sick. Master, do not lose yourself in Seditalia. There is investigating to be done. Look, it appears that there was a struggle. Guess we should look at her. It would take someone familiar with Morag or this area to identify her. I don't think we know anyone like that right now. We might need to return to this case later. Well, so does this mean I can't complete this right now? Probably not. So, I guess because we can't complete this, I didn't realize that this was the next part of the quest. We may have to save this quest for later. And with that, I think we're gonna end things here. As we're just walking down the stairs. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. There's one more single quest that I will check up on and investigate on what exactly it is. And if it's completable, we will complete it. And then we'll head off towards the area where those Napon or whoever have taken that supplies in hopes of finding the people behind Lila and her doings. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. Troops out a ton. Make sure you subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.